The next top. Hey guys, my name is Babe, and today I'm going to be telling you the differences on how to store your magic cards. What I mean by that is I'm going to be going over the differences of the fancy-dancy side loader Ultra Pro binders that have the cool fancy covers on them and the traditional 3-ring binder. I also just realized that I use this binder in particular to kill a mutant centipede, and it is now ingrained into my carpet. Personally, I like these a whole lot better because they are cheaper. I mean, I got this at Walmart for like $1.50, and the sleeves inside, they are top loaders. So they're very smooth, and I like them. They are a lot cheaper. I mean, this binder's got, I don't know, like 100 in them. And then I've got other binders back there, which you can see here. I use these a lot. They are a lot cheaper. A lot of places will sell them for, I think it's like $20. $20 for 100 is the MSRP. A lot of places do 1 for a quarter or 5 for $1. Not only that, but because the texture is a lot smoother, it means they are a lot safer on your cards, meaning unless they are a super high value card like Miscut Wasteland or whatever, you don't need to put it in extra sleeves. You know that it's smooth enough and loose enough for it to be safe. The only downside to those is that because they're top loaders, if you accidentally pick up your binder upside down, which every Magic player has done at least a dozen times in their life, all the cards come just crashing down, and you have to put them all back. And really, it's an embarrassing experience to say the least. Then you've got the fancy-dancy Ultra Pro side loaders, black sleeve, fancy elastic band binders. And I'm gonna tell you why I think this was a bad purchase on my part. A, I only got it because I think Ralzeric is cute, and he's my soulmate. And this one, I just thought it had a cool design. They keep getting me with these fancy designs! But, as you can see, no matter which way you pick it up, these cards are not falling out. So if you are very bad at remembering which angle you are supposed to pick up your binder, this does make it a lot easier. What I don't like though is that it doesn't hold as many cards as I can fit into a 3-prong binder. Not only that, but because they are side loaders, if I were to go like this, see, my cards are sleeved, I'll get into that later so they stick, but if they're unsleeved, or even some of them, if they are sleeved, and you start turning these pages, your card will start to fall out. That bothers the shit out of me because that means that I have to flip through carefully because I don't want to get your shit all over the place when I'm trying to look through your binder, trying to find trades or something to buy. Another thing that super duper bothers me, I don't know if my webcam will be able to pick it up, but this is a very, very rough, there you go, focused. This is a very rough material. I mean, listen. As you can see and hear, it's very rough, and it's almost like it's got like ridges and bumps in it, and it doesn't make sense because when you go to slide in your cards, the borders are going to get scratched. I have seen this with every Magic player I've ever come across that did not sleeve their cards, that used these binders. Their cards all had that light little fringing on the edges, and it drove me fucking crazy because I'm like one of those neurotic Magic players where everything has to be in fucking perfect condition. I get really passionate about this. Of course, when it comes to the damage, you can sleeve your cards like I did. But let me remind you of something. Sleeves are expensive. This is just my promo binder. These are all sleeves. Do you know how much money goes into sleeving all of these cards? This was like quite a few packs of sleeves. And I'm talking about even just like the $3 ones, like the shitty Ultra Pro ones, or the like $3.50 ones. I had to get like 10 of those just so I could sleeve just that binder. So imagine doing that with all of your high value cards. I'm not talking about like your bulk rares and just like your shitty foils, but I mean like your good rares. And if you're a competitive Magic player and if you get a lot of packs or you just buy a lot of singles, you're going to have to sleeve all of that. They are very rough and these are also very expensive. I believe this binder, I believe it retails at $23 for something with like a nice little cover like this. For a plain one, I think they're like 21. Like there's really not a huge price difference. They are expensive. They are actually a lot more expensive compared to like a $2 binder and that fits like 50 sleeves in it. It also doesn't hold as many cards. So in general, I don't think it's actually like a smart purchase to get these over the 3-ring binders. Not only that, but I have noticed that the plastic for the sleeves warps like crazy. I don't know if maybe these people are just leaving it in their cars, but I mean, I used to leave my binders in my car all the time. My binders were always in the trunk of my car. And I lived in Florida. It's hot, it's humid, and it was a horrible idea. I'm so glad that my cards didn't get trashed. Really, don't do that. These people had, like, their sleeves were all bumpy and rigid, and that really just makes me think that Ultra Pro is not Ultra in any sense of the word. Their quality has gone down in the last, like, 5 years, significantly, which leads me to believe that it's probably warping as bad as it is as compared to the other sleeves I've gotten that you can purchase separately to put into 3-ring binders. They warp a lot more, a lot faster, and almost in, like, a really gross way. Really, it's just, it makes them a bad investment. The next topic happens to be sleeves. And this is something that a lot of people argue about all the time. Product 1 is probably the most used Magic type sleeve, and that would be the Ultra Pro ones. They retail at $3, they come in packs of 50, and they are the lowest quality sleeves on the market. Other than the penny sleeves, which are actually only to be used for novelty purposes, you're not actually supposed to use them in-game. But they really never make it. They're like the shitty sleeves people use for draft decks, if that says anything. They frequently break, they bend on the ends. They're really not supposed to be used for competitive use. The next big one would be Legion sleeves. Legion is a company that makes sort of like a hard plasticky material sleeve. I can't really describe it. They sort of have their own feel to them, but they all have pictures on the backs. And the biggest problem with that is that every sleeve you will ever get that has a picture on the back, the picture will peel off. And when the pictures start to peel off, you are actually not allowed to use that sleeve in a tournament because it counts as a marked card. Of course, this is really only applying to big competitive tournaments, but if it happens at an F&M, the judge is actually allowed to tell you that you cannot use that sleeve if the picture is peeling off. I will never recommend for anyone to get sleeves with pictures on them for that reason, because the sleeves will start to peel very, very quickly, and you don't have to be a really like aggressive ripping into your sleeve shuffler. No, you can just stack shuffle and lightly put them in and they will still peel. Third would be KMC sleeves. KMC sleeves are my favorite sleeves. I will swear by them. You can still see my toilet. I'm sorry. My cat's litter box is in that bathroom, so the door is always open, so you're always going to see my toilet because he will scream if that door is shut. KMCs are my favorite. They are a Japanese brand of sleeves that, oh my god, not only do they shuffle like butter, but they last fucking ever. And I don't just mean forever, I mean for fucking ever. I have been using the same pack of 80 KMC sleeves for 6 months. They've only just now started to get that like serious creasing problem where it looks like they might start to peel soon. And I play actually on a regular basis. I play at home, I play at F&Ms, I play during Saturday tournaments, EDH, all that fun shit. I shuffle my cards a lot, and after 6 months, KMC sleeves, they stay nice, and they are easy to shuffle, and they don't break. Okay, the fourth super big line of card sleeves are Dragon Shields. Dragon Shields and KMCs, those are like the two #1 most debated sleeves in forever. Personally, in my opinion, I don't like Dragon Shields. They are very durable. They retail at $11 now. They raised the price from $10 to $11. They come in a pack of 100. And they come in like with a box, which means you can probably fit your deck in there. I don't know, I haven't tried it because it's just like a cheap cardboard box. But they come in a pack of 100, which means it is pretty much a good deal because the KMC ones are, I believe, $9 and they come in a pack of 80. So there's not much of an actual difference in terms of cost. However, they get really gross. I don't know what it is with Dragon Shields, but when you're shuffling, of course you're going to get oil just from your hand, just from existing onto the sleeves. You're also going to get dirt in there, and this creates like this weird super gunk that I have never seen on any sleeve type ever. And I've been playing Magic since Alara Block. I have never seen a sleeve do this besides Dragon Shields, where they get this buildup of the oil and the dirt, and it's just like a layer of gunk on all of the sleeves, and you actually, like, players scrape off that gunk, and it's really gross, and I don't know why it happens, because they have the same durability as KMCs. I will give them that. They are a nice high quality brand. However, just KMCs do not get that grossness like Dragon Shields do. I think that's it to cover, really. I don't think deck boxes are really a huge issue. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.